I'd like to begin by thanking everyone here for coming. We're an excited football team here, and our players and our staff has put in a tremendous amount of work over these last 9 months. But before I jump into Morgan State, we definitely need to recognize Kevin Tolbert. I think Kevin Tolbert, along with his strength staff, has done a ridiculous job with our football team. The improvements that our team have made with their strength and conditioning has been outrageous. We had guys in the program that were doing 4 reps of 185 when we walked in the door, and those guys now are doing 19, 20 reps of 225. Kevin's done a phenomenal job. As you guys, because many of you guys have been to our practices, it's been a tough, rugged, physical, intense training camp. And to say that we walked out completely healthy is a complete 100% tribute to our strength and conditioning program and Danny Koppas, who's our trainer. So they've done a great job, and we were able to walk out of training camp healthy. We made tremendous strides this training camp. I think on both sides of the ball, on offense and in defense, we made huge leaps and bounds. And on our special teams game, I think we've also improved. We're extremely young right now. We're extremely thin right now. But we made a massive amount of improvements, and we want to continue to make those improvements into the season. With that being said, any questions?
Just going into your first game, are you excited? Are you nervous? Ready?
After doing this for so long, you know, it's the I would say that I'm excited. I'm excited every single time that you have an opportunity to go out and compete. But to say that being a head coach or being an offensive coordinator, position coach, it's business as usual.
Andrew and Jack both mentioned that to take away from this game, they really wanted to see you guys play team football. I know I heard you mention that throughout camp as well. So, like, what does that truly mean to you guys as far as playing team football?
Yeah, complementary football is going to be a mantra in our program. We want to make sure that the defense complements the offense complements the defense, and the special teams have got to be elite. That's how we're going to play. For our offense to go on 3 and out and put our defense on the field for 90 some odd plays, that's really hard to be a good defense. So we need to make sure that we're doing a great job of playing into each other's strengths, using the kicking game to our advantage, and playing true team football. So that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to play, as everyone would say, complementary football.
You still don't have a starting quarterback listed. Does that make you nervous 4 days out, not knowing exactly who your guy is, or do you know who your guy's going to be?
We've got an idea, but it doesn't give us any advantage whatsoever to mention a starting quarterback right now.
Are you still waiting on the McDonald's situation, or are you guys?
You know what? We're worrying about what we can control within this building, and that's what we're going to do.
Coach, looking back at fall camp, did it live up to your expectations? Did it go how you expected it to go?
We made leaps and bounds. We've really improved a ton. Would I want to be where we're going to be in the future? Of course I would rather be, but to say that our kids didn't improve, and my hat's off to our kids. We put our kids through, they've all said it, that was the toughest, roughest, tough, intense training camp that they've ever been a part of. And for them to be able to endure and being able to day in and day out try to give the effort that they did, my hat's off to them. They made great improvement, but we got to continue that on a daily basis here. It can't be a once in a while thing. It's got to be an everyday thing, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to exit into this season, and every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sundays that we practice, we're going to go 1,000 miles an hour, and we're going to be as competitive as we possibly can and improve every single day.
This is Community Day, Coach, one of the things that's promoted, and what do you say to the community out there? What's going to be different about the personality of this team based on what they've seen the last week?
Well, the thing that I was most attractive about Bowling Green was that we've got great tradition here. And Dave Clausen, Urban Meyer, and my wife, because they've all been here, they said, you're not going to love this place. You're going to absolutely, it's going to be your favorite job that you've ever been a part of. It's because of the people. And the thing that I can say out in our community is that we're never going to be perfect, but we're going to do the best job that we possibly can to be a first-class organization both on and off the field. And we want to make sure that we give back to our community. This is a great place. This is a wonderful place. And It's an honor to be a football player. It's an honor to be a coach here, and it's our job to make sure that we give back to the community because they deserve it.
We have this question every year too. What do you think about Thursday night? Excited about that national audience? What do you think?
I'm excited. We are. I'm excited to let our kids finally go out and play against someone else besides Bowling Green. So I always look at the game day as the kids' day. I get Sunday. Our staff gets Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's our days. But Saturdays is their days. We want them to go out and we want them to be intense. We want them to go and be locked in. But we want to make sure that we give everything on the field, but we're not walking into uptight. The thing that a lot of young players do is they're going to walk into that first-time arena and they're going to be uptight, and we don't want to be that way. We want to cut it loose and do the best job we possibly can do on Thursday night.
Between your staff and the other staff, about half the coaches in this game have some tie to Michigan. You see it as a little ironic that that so many familiar faces will be your first.
It's weird. It's beyond weird, to say the least. I've known Tyrone since I was 16 years old. I've known Derek Alexander since I was 17 years old. Will Carr and I came in the same class. I've thrown a lot of balls to Derek Alexander. I've handed the ball off a lot to Tyrone Wheatley. They're great men. That staff will do a great job turning that program around. A lot of the same values, a lot of the same things that we're doing here, they're doing there. I can promise you that. And he'll get that job turned around, and he'll do a great job there. They're tremendous people. They're great players, great people, great coaches. They've got great families, and I want to see them win every single game except one, except this Thursday.
Did you have any inclination 25 years ago that you guys would all end up being coaches? I mean,
No, not at all. Just like I said, whenever I went to Michigan, I was going to be, after I got hurt, I told Coach Carr that I was going to be an attorney. I was going to go get my law degree and my business degree at the same time. They had a 4-year program there. I had no interest whatsoever to be in coaching. And the next thing I know, when I'm in my mid-20s, I'm coaching the quarterback. So it's kind of ironic. But to say that all these Michigan guys that were on the Michigan staff, or that are on our staff, along with Tyrone, along with Derek, and along with Will Carr, if I ever guessed that we were going to be spending a Thursday night in Bowling Green, Ohio against each other, I would have never said that would happen.
You mentioned at the final scrimmage that this last hill your team needs to get over will be the toughest. So what do you need to see Thursday to kind of give you confidence or some encouragement that you're going to reach that sooner rather than later?
We need to handle the no talent issues. And what are the no talent issues? We need to play really, really hard. We need to play hard regardless if the momentum's with us or against us. I think that is going to be absolutely critical. 2, we want to avoid the pre-snap penalties as much as possible. There will be some. There always are. We watched the Florida-Miami game, and there's still 18, 22-year-old kids out there. But we want to handle the no talent. We want to play really hard. We want to know what to do. We want to play together and handle all those things that talent doesn't mean anything. So we want to make sure that we do a great job of handling the no talent issues, playing hard, no missed assignments, play together, and do our jobs.
How do you describe an offense run under Tyrone Wheatley?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I know what he knows, and I know where he's been. I would assume it's going to be tough. I would assume they want to try to run the football, and they want to play action pass. He's had a lot of great mentors. He's a smart guy. He's been in a lot of pro situations and coached a lot of great players. It's going to be interesting to see. That's the weird thing about playing in your first game with 2 new staffs is there's so many unknowns. I look at their depth charts. There's guys that we didn't project even being there that are there. So we're going to have to make, they're going to have to make, we're going to have to make game day adjustments. And it's the team that protects the football the best, the team that creates explosions, stops explosions, is going to be the team that's going to win the game.